All right, very well done, Math 121 online students. If you're watching this video, you're ready to start your review, and you have successfully completed the three big items in order not to be dropped. So you're still here, and that's good. So very well done on your part. What I like to do is walk you through the review module, tell you what each part contains, what you should be looking for, and just to stress how important it is to have the proper foundation before you start a class. If you don't, it's a struggle. All right, so let's make sure you have the right foundation to do this. And without further ado, let me share my screen and walk you through the review module. All right, so there's our home screen, and let me go click to modules. And there's our modules. You've worked your way through the getting started module, and now what we want to do is do the practice module. What you'll see is like every module that's going to come up, there's a overview page, there's videos for you to watch, there's, in this case, a homework set that I've given you, a discussion board for you to type your questions and ask them, and then an assignment page where you actually do the review test. All right, so let's go to the overview page. So this is probably where you got this video from. And as you watch the video, right, what I want to stress to you to start everything off, right, is there is a link to a pretest. All right, so let me load this up. There we go. Load that up. There you go. All right. Sorry for my. And then, as you can see, the knowledge you guys need to have, the foundation is being able to work with fractions. There's some order of operation stuff that you'll need to do, how to solve equations, how to solve formulas, how to solve inequalities, working with slope, graphing lines, finding equations of lines. So those are some of the basic knowledge. So if you're looking at that and you're saying, I kind of remember that stuff, that's good. What I suggest you do, again, depending on your uh, technology at home, if you can print out those pages for the pretest, right? Or if you can upload them to your iPad or Surface Pro and do them with a stylus, or if you have to go old school and do it on paper pencil and rewrite them, do what you need to do, right? And I would ask you to try these on your own before you do anything else. Uh, Kind of treat it like what I do in my face-to-face class. I kind of give it to them and let them kind of struggle with it a little bit so they really understand that they need this knowledge. It's got to be, right there. Give that, kind of an honest try because I am not going to formally lecture over this. I'm not going to create modules for you to do or lesson plans. This is stuff that you should already be very comfortable with moving forward so that you can be successful in 121. To see if you're successful, you're hopefully going to have your aha moments as you work through the pretest, watch videos, do homework, all right, and then take the test that's due Friday, August 21st. If you struggle, right, the videos aren't helping, if the homework's not helping, the discussion board, you're continuing to ask for help and people try to help you and you're not understanding, that's probably a good sign that you're not ready for the class. So I would recommend you drop down to 114 or 115. So we'll see if we have to walk that walk. But for now, the good news for you is after you've kind of done the pretest on your own, if you press the next button, is I've got a bunch of videos that actually walk you through the pretest. All right. And my internet's very slow, but there's all the videos. So how to do problem one on the pretest, problem two and three, problem four, problem five and six, seven and eight, and so forth and so on. So two things are going to happen as you watch these videos. Number one, you're going to get aha moments. You'll be able to see how to do the problems. You'll get an answer key essentially. And then you're also going to get used to listening to my voice. How do I present the math? Do you understand the way I present it? Because that's also valuable feedback for you to make sure that, yeah, I think I can learn from this guy. If you think you can, stick around. And if you think, oh my God, this guy's crazy, let's find you another Math 121 class. But this should give you a good feel for how the lesson modules will be going forward later on. But let me go also to demonstrate it. When you play the video, as I've alluded to you guys, there's a little gear sign. Notice my gear sign says HD, so that's what it should be on. Let me see if well, but if by some chance, yeah, they're all HD, but by some chance, if they're not, go to quality, right? And you can change uh, the quality. So they all should be 1080. Oops. They should all be 1080, but you never know. Sometimes by default, it's 144 or 360 or 720, and it gets very blurry and you can't hardly see anything. And you guys definitely want to see stuff. So make sure it's at its highest quality if things seem a little blurry. Okay, so watch those videos. Hopefully you'll have a lot of aha moments to realize that, hey, you did the pretest right, which is a good confidence builder. When you press next, okay, again, my internet's really slow tonight. Sorry about this. We're stuck to the internet gods here. There we go. All right, what I've done is I have review sets for you. So again, if you download the page, see if they have, yeah. They download the page, you'll find that homework one, right? There's your, you see some fraction work as well as some decimal work, order of operation work. Again, stuff you should be able to do without a calculator. That's key. Keep in mind, in the future, you're not going to have a calculator in your hand for your midterm and your final on your in-person assessment. So make sure you can complete this by hand, right? Again, the review set, I am referencing the textbook, but if you do, where's the second one? Did it upload? Thought I saw it. Yeah, there's R2. All right. There you see how to solve equations, how to solve formulas, how to solve inequalities, right? So the good practice for you there, if we look at R.3, right? There's some stuff about lines and slope and how to graph lines and how to find equations. So I'm basically giving you a lot of, after you've had your aha moments with the pretest, I'm giving you some homework sets for you to practice. I also have given you the answer keys. All right, so that way, right? So there's the R1 answers, there's the R2 answers, and there's the R3 answers for you to compare to make sure you're getting those. All right, so hopefully between the videos I've made and the homework that I'm going to ask you to do, hopefully you'll have all your aha moments and you'll say, hey, I've got my foundation is good and I'm ready to take the test to test that out. All right, so if you press next, the next screen will be a discussion board. On this discussion board, if you have questions about the pretest, if you have questions about the homework, if you're not understanding how a particular answer came about, or maybe you're not sure if you're showing your work correctly, this is a great place for you to, create a thread, post a picture of your work, ask your question, maybe use the equation editor, whatever you need, like you saw on the intro board. Same thing here. All right. The only thing I'm going to ask you guys to do, though, is please refrain from discussing problems on the review test prior to the due date. I want everybody to have the same opportunity to go into this, without people telling them what to do. So prior to the due date, feel free to talk about the pretest, the videos I made if you need clarification, or the homework sets that I've posted. And then after the due date, Friday, August 21st, right, by midnight, everybody should be done. I'll start grading these things. Feel free to start talking about the review test after the due date. Okay, thank you very much for that detail. But once you're got your discussion done, you feel like you've got all your moments, you're ready to take the review test. And so again, my internet's a little slow, but when you go there, come on. I really apologize for you guys. That's why make sure you don't wait for deadlines because you just never know when your homework, right? Don't wait. things are due at 11:59. Don't try getting it uploaded by 11:57 because I told you I'm not going to accept anything late. So just like since my internet's slow, I'll probably turn this in at 6 p.m. All right, just to make sure that things aren't, I'm not hitting deadlines. But at any rate, it uploaded. So here's your assignment. One thing, since this is considered a test, you only have one attempt to get it right. So make sure that you've converted all your files, you've answered all the questions, because you only have one time to get it right. Please do not submit the pre-test or homework you did prior to it. What you want to do is click the link to the review test and upload that, right? And hopefully it'll upload here. All right, so make sure you upload that. And then just like you did with your assignment, if you have the ability to print it out and then write on it, do that. If you have the ability to do anything else, do that. But you can kind of see there's your order of operation work, right? Some true false things about things, right? Your order of operations, handling fractions, solving formulas, solving equations, right? All that good stuff, all the things that you should know how to do. All right. So uh, then you'll, like you did in your practice assignment, you'll snap pictures of that, convert that to PDF files, and then upload it to this assignment. I'll grade it and we'll take it from there and we'll see if you're truly ready. All right. And so that should take you through that. Let me get out of student mode to kind of show you what will happen next. As you guys start to finish this, right, what you will see, right, is I'll start opening up other modules. So there's the getting started module that you started. There's the review module that I walked you through. And then slowly I'll start doing the official 121 module, starting with section 4.1 and 4.2 and 4.3, and they'll have the same thing. And I'll have more videos on that once we get there. But I just kind of wanted you guys to see what things are going to look like in the future, especially for those who kind of want to work ahead. So there's your review module. All right, get to work. Again, I apologize for this video was probably longer than it had to be because we were waiting for my internet to do its thing. But thank you for your patience. Thank you for your time. Watch those videos, get your review done. Let's see how much of your foundation you still remember so that you're ready to take on 121 this semester. Talk to you guys later.